All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Sunil Verma. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate and lay foundation stone for various development projects in Karnataka. Union Cabinet extends subsidy of 200 rupees per cylinder for 12 refills annually for Ujjwala Yojana beneficiaries for 1 year. Cabinet approves 4% hike of Dearness Allowance to central government employees. In Badminton, Satwiksairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty to face Malaysian Sin and Yi in men's double semifinal of Swiss Open today. And Nitu, Ghanghas and Boora to play their final matches in Women's World Boxing Championships in New Delhi this evening. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be on a day's visit to Karnataka today, where he will inaugurate and lay the foundation stone for various development projects. After arrival in Bengaluru, the Prime Minister will inaugurate Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research at Muddenahalli in Chikballapur district. Established by Sri Satya Sai University for Human Excellence, the institute will provide free medical education and offer free medical treatment to the poor. More from our correspondent.
The projects to be inaugurated today by Prime Minister are significant. The inauguration of Medical College will help improve medical care in rural areas. The doctors coming out of the college will serve in rural areas. The Prime Minister is also likely to distribute Ayushman Health Card here. The Prime Minister will be taking a ride of the new metro line to be inaugurated today. The new metro line in Bengaluru will save travel time for commuters in this busy metropolis. In Davangere, the Prime Minister will address a public rally. Sudhindra, AIR News, Bengaluru.
In a major relief to Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana beneficiaries, the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has extended the subsidy of 200 rupees per LPG cylinder for a period of 1 year. Briefing media in New Delhi yesterday after the Cabinet meeting, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur said that the subsidy of 200 rupees per LPG cylinder will be provided to the beneficiaries for up to 12 refills per year. He said there has been a sharp increase in international prices of LPG due to various geopolitical reasons, and it is important to shield Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana beneficiaries from high LPG prices. Mr. Thakur said the total expenditure on it in 2022-23 will be 6,100 crore rupees and in 2023-24 will be 7,680 crore rupees.
प्रधानमंत्री उज्ज्वला योजना के जो लाभार्थी हैं उनको साल में 12 सिलेंडर 200 रुपए की सब्सिडी एक सिलेंडर पर यानी कि लगभग 2400 रुपया अगर वो 12 लेते हैं तो उनको 24 रुपए की राहत देने का निर्णय लिया गया क्योंकि अंतर्राष्ट्रीय दामों में अभी भी कोई बड़ा बदलाव नहीं आया है तो इस सब्सिडी को अगले 1 साल तक और बढ़ाने का निर्णय किया गया है। इससे 9 करोड़ 60 लाख महिलाओं को बहनों को सीधे तौर पर लाभ मिलेगा।
As on the 1st of March this year, there are 9 crore 59 lakh Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana beneficiaries. The central government has increased the Dearness Allowance by 4%, taking the total to 42% of the basic pay for central government employees and pensioners. Briefing media in New Delhi yesterday after the Cabinet meeting, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur said this will benefit over 47 lakh central government employees and more than 69 lakh pensioners.
Existing rate जो 38% है उसको बढ़ाकर 42% कर दिया है, 4% की इसमें वृद्धि की है और 12,815 करोड़ रुपए डियरनेस अलाउंस और डियरनेस रिलीफ इसके ऊपर खर्च आएगा प्रतिवर्ष। डियरनेस अलाउंस जो है सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉयज के लिए वो 6,554.40 करोड़ पर एनम आएगा और 2023-24 के लिए जो 14 महीने के लिए कहा गया वो 7,646.80 करोड़ रुपया 2023-24 में आएगा।
The government has said that 19 crore 79 lakh ration cards have been digitized under the public distribution system reforms in the country. Minister of State for Consumer Affairs, Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti, said this in a written reply to a question in Rajya Sabha yesterday. She said nearly 100% automation of fair price shops has also been achieved by installing electronic point of sale devices, EPOS. She added that around 95% of total allocated food grains across the country are being distributed through these EPOS devices. The minister further said 27 states and union territories are distributing fortified rice through targeted public distribution system. She also informed that over 95 lakh metric tons of fortified rice has been distributed through targeted public distribution system. Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying Minister Purushottam Rupala has said that India is the third largest fish producing country, contributing 8% to the global fish production. Mr. Rupala said this in a written reply to a question in Rajya Sabha yesterday. He said, the overall fish production in the country has shown an increasing trend since the launch of the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. The minister said the country has registered fish production of over 162 lakh tons in 2021-22 from around 141 lakh tons in 2019-20. The Union Minister for Home Affairs and Cooperation, Amit Shah, is attending the 84th CRPF Day Parade ceremony as the chief guest today in Jagdalpur, the headquarters of Bastar Division of Chhattisgarh. The event is being held at the Central Reserve Police Force campus located in Karanpur near Jagdalpur. In addition to the parade inspection, the Home Minister will also hand over gallantry medals to the force personnel and trophies for the best establishments in different categories at the event. This year's parade is particularly special as it is being held outside the CRPF quarters in Delhi for the second time. On this occasion, the Union Minister will also virtually launch the weekly news bulletin in Haldi dialect to be broadcast by All India Radio. The weekly news bulletin of 15 minutes duration will be broadcast from All India Radio Jagdalpur Kendra every Sunday at 7:30 a.m. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. In a special series, All India Radio brings you excerpts from the Prime Minister's Man Ki Baat.
People, voice and direct dialogue. That's your and our Man Ki Baat. Yes, this is how our Prime Minister connects with millions of countrymen with the program Man Ki Baat, aired on the last Sunday of every month on All India Radio. This series, which started on October 3rd, 2014, will complete its 100th episode in April 2023. In this 21st episode, let's listen to those excerpts of Man Ki Baat, through which the Prime Minister appealed to the taxpayers to pay taxes on time and be tension-free. No one will harass them. Till a few years ago in our country, people resorted to legal and illegal ways of evading tax. At times, it was because of the complicated process of filing tax returns, and at other times, it was human nature. The state machinery took stringent steps against the tax evaders, and at times, it even faced allegations of being corrupt. On assuming charge, the Prime Minister not only rectified the tax structure, but also simplified the process of filing tax returns. In the Man Ki Baat episode broadcast on 26 June 2016, in his appeal to the taxpayers, the Prime Minister said,
अब करदाता को सरकार की कर व्यवस्था से जुड़ना अधिक मुश्किल काम नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी पुरानी आदतें जाती नहीं हैं। एक पीढ़ी को अभी भी लगता है कि भाई सरकार से दूर रहना ज्यादा अच्छा है। मैं आज आपसे आग्रह करना चाहता हूं कि नियमों से भाग करके हम अपने सुख चैन गंवा देते हैं। कोई भी छोटा मोटा व्यक्ति हमें परेशान कर सकता है। हम ऐसा क्यों होने दें? क्यों न हम स्वयं अपनी आय के संबंध में, अपनी संपत्ति के संबंध में सरकार को अपना सही ब्यौरा दे दें। एक बार पुराना जो कुछ भी पड़ा हो, उससे मुक्त हो जाइए।
The special Man Ki Baat series can be heard every day in the morning and evening bulletins. The Ministry of External Affairs said that India would like to see action against those who attacked the Indian consulate in San Francisco and the Indian mission in London, more than just assurance. Briefing media in New Delhi yesterday, MEA spokesperson Arind Bagchi said India had strongly taken up the vandalization incidents with the US and the UK governments. He said, we expect that host governments will take action to identify and prosecute all those involved and also take necessary actions to prevent the recurrence of such incidents. The spokesperson said, India hopes that the host governments provide full and adequate protection to the Indian missions. In badminton, Satwiksairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty will face third-seeded Malaysian pair Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi Yin in the men's doubles semi-final of Swiss Open today at 7:30 p.m. In the quarter-final yesterday, second-seeded Indian pair of Satwiksairaj and Chirag defeated Danish pair of Jeppe and Lasse Molhede 21-15, 10-21, 15-21 at Basel in Switzerland. Earlier, double Olympic medalist PV Sindhu failed to defend her Swiss Open title as she was defeated by unseeded Putri Kusuma Wardani of Indonesia by 15-21, 21-12, 18-21. Fifth-seeded HS Pranoy made an exit after losing in straight games against unseeded Christo Popov of France. Kidambi Shrikant also crashed out, losing to Hong Kong's Cheuk Yu Lee. National champion Mithun Manjunath also bowed out in the second round. Nitu Ghanghas in 45 to 48 kilogram and Saweety Boora in 75 to 81 kilogram will play their final matches in World Women's Boxing Championship in New Delhi this evening. Nitu will face Mongolia's Altan Setseg Lutsai Khan in the minimum weight final, while Saweety will take on light heavyweight rival Lina Wang of China. Yesterday, Nitu overcame Kazakh Alua Balkibekova and Saweety defeated Emma Sue Greentree. Nikhat Zareen beating Colombia's Ingrid Valencia and middleweight Lavlina Borgohain, winning against Li Qian of China, also entered in their finals yesterday. In Women's Premier League cricket, Mumbai Indians stormed to the final, defeating UP Warriors by 72 runs in the eliminator round at the Dr. D.Y. Patil Sports Academy, Navi Mumbai last night. Chasing a victory target of 183, UP Warriors were all out for 110 with 14 balls to spare. The India Meteorological Department IMD has predicted light to moderate rainfall activity where thunderstorms and lightning is likely to continue over northeast India during the next 4 days. It said a western disturbance is seen as cyclonic circulation over Afghanistan and an induced cyclonic circulation lies over southwest Rajasthan and the neighborhood. And now for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Navneet Singh.
Thank you, Sunil. News of Rahul Gandhi's disqualification as MP has been prominently carried by dailies. Rahul disqualified as MP, can't contest polls for 8 years if conviction not stayed, headlines The Times of India. The Supreme Court on Friday restored the doctrine of guilt by association in criminal jurisprudence, overruling a bunch of its 2011 judgments, writes Hindustan Times. Mere membership of banned outfit now an offence under UAPA. SC overrules 2011 order, headlines The Tribune. The Pioneer quotes Union Minister Nitin Gadkari as saying that lithium reserves in J&K will make India world's #1 automobile manufacturer in electric vehicle segment. 5 sailors are back on Indian soil after their 3-year ordeal in Iran, reports The Statesman. And finally, the Indian Express carries the story of Divya Sojan, a nurse in AIIMS Delhi who has contracted drug-resistant TB on the job thrice. And with that, it's back to you, Sunil.
Thank you, Navneet. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate and lay foundation stone for various development projects in Karnataka. Union Cabinet extends subsidy of 200 rupees per cylinder for 12 refills annually for Ujjwala Yojana beneficiaries for 1 year. Cabinet approves 4% hike of Dearness Allowance to central government employees. In badminton, Satwiksairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty to face Malaysian Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi in men's double semi-final of Swiss Open today. And Nitu Ghanghas and Saweety Boora to play their final matches in Women's World Boxing Championships in New Delhi this evening. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.